If you would like a practical example of what cocking it up is all about, take a look at that poster behind me. That's a prime example, courtesy of Team Senegal in the round of 32s. Yes, I am talking about Belgium versus Senegal. If football had a delete save file button, Senegal somehow managed to bloody press it. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Joji's 5 Cents. If you haven't done it already, please show some love. Like, subscribe, comment, leave your 5 cents in, and I'll try to get back to it as soon as possible. But we have a big cock up here, ladies and gents. Yes, because I still cannot explain what I just effing watched. Coming into this World Cup, Belgium's so called golden generation looked like that legendary band doing one final reunion tour. Everyone remembers their hits. Nobody expects another chart topper from them. No one. Everyone said, hey, F off. No one. Two bloody draws in the group stage. Questions everywhere. Those question marks were flying around, buzzing around these boys. Pundits wrote them off. I wrote them off, and I love my man in there, KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. I wrote these effers off. The footballing internet had already started preparing their retirement speeches. Yes. Then Belgium did something which was not inevitable. They faced the All Whites. They smashed the All Whites to smithereens and topped the bloody group. And just when people were whispering, maybe they've got one more left, I was thinking to myself, oh, bloody hell, here we go again. What if that one more run? They immediately tried proving everyone right again because against Senegal, they were absolutely god awful and dreadful. For 85 minutes, it wasn't Belgium versus Senegal. No, 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 no. It was Belgium versus survival, like man versus wild. They threw them into the darkest parts of an African rainforest, and they didn't expect to come out from this. No, the Belgians were done for. Done, I say. Habib Diarra opened the scoring. Ismail Assar doubled that lead with a brilliant finish. Seattle wasn't watching a football match anymore. They were watching a live execution. Senegal were quicker, stronger, more organized, more dangerous. But, ah, Courtois here. Actually, there's no but. Courtois, Thibaut Courtois, the Real Madrid goalie, the man between the sticks, was practically working overtime on this match just to stop that scoring. It was almost becoming an embarrassment on the Belgians' half. Seriously, I wanted to switch it off and bugger off to bed. That's how bad it was. But, and here's the genuine part I can't wrap my head about. I wanted to use the but later in this, but sorry. Imagine leading 2 goals to nil until the 86th bloody minute in a World Cup knockout game in the round of 32s. Your ticket to the round of 16 is practically printed. It's just coming out of that bloody printer. Your hotel booking for the next city is probably already confirmed. You're just waiting for the taxi or your limo in the US. You're just waiting. They're like, oh, let's let's get my X updated. Let's get my tweets out there. Let's update my Insta story. You're all done, you're ready, you're waiting. That's what the Senegal team was doing, getting their bling bling on. Then football decides to become football once again. And I told you, be careful because that club traveling gypsy in the name of Romelu Lukaku came off the bench to do it again. This guy is a legend at this, what he does right here. A goal, an 86th minute goal. And suddenly Belgium smelt hope. Those creaking knees, those walking canes were flung, those wheelchairs were cast aside. It seemed like Jesus had appeared and said, rise, stand up, and walk. And before Senegal could even process what happened then and there, Yuri Tielemans fired in the bloody equalizer in the 89th damn minute. Two goals in 3 minutes, just like that. Oh, Jesus performed a miracle with that one. A match Senegal had complete control over suddenly belonged to no one. Then extra time arrives, and somehow the Belgians are the ones growing stronger. They found the elixir to youthfulness, the elixir to immortality against a side in Senegal that people feared. I told you they were the best going into this round. Then, right at the death, VAR intervenes like football wasn't cruel enough. Lamine Camara catches Tielemans inside the bloody area in the box. And it was boxed up after that because it was penalty. A 125th minute penalty. Tielemans steps up, top corner, game effing over. Belgium win 3-2. 3-2. Woohoo! The latest goal in FIFA World Cup history that was in added extra time. Now let's talk about Senegal because this wasn't simply Belgium competing or completing a miracle run. This was Senegal producing one of the most unforgivable collapses we've seen at this tournament. Don't spend 85 minutes looking like the team the, that everyone envies only to switch off when it bloody matters the most. Champions don't admire reputations, they finish them. Look across North Africa, you idiots. Morocco, look the Netherlands in the eyeballs, in the retinas, and sent them home packing. No fear, no inferiority, bloody complex. For what are you, AFCON champions? Y'all just played a bloody retirement home. Ah, just belief. All you'll need to have was belief, Senegal. But you didn't. Belgium had that. The retirees had that. Ah, Jesus Christ. And somehow you ended up doing CPR on a dead bugger and brought him back to life. The Red Devils went rescued by brilliance from them. They were useless. They were handed an oxygen tank and told, here, run with us. Here's some Viagra. Here's some whatever. Cocaine. Fucking enjoy the party with us. And that's the painful truth. Now, when every team was preparing to say goodbye to these buggers, to send them, wave them off back to Belgium, they've been gifted a final chapter. They're still alive. The Golden Generation farewell tour goes on. It could go even to Coachella, for Christ's sake. Just another encore performance by the Belgians. The retirees are back. This farewell tour is still on. An encore in progress. Whether this was the greatest escape of the tournament or not, I don't give a shit. Or Maybe this was the biggest bottle job. They took a leaf out of Arsenal's book here. It depends on which dressing room you're actually standing in, but one thing certain: nobody who watch this match will ever look at that 86th minute with the 2-0 lead and say, ah, it's done. You think it's done. You had to be awake to watch it. And Belgium, thank you. Senegal, you effed up, boys. See ya. Sayonara. See you in 2030. Oh, Sadio Mane, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Anyway, if you haven't done it already, please like, subscribe, share, put a couple of comments, leave your 5 cents in, and I'll try to get back to you. Thank you, and on to the next match.